had a request for hair stick buns, so you're about to see several styles of buns that you can wear with hair sticks. Now, keep in mind, my hair may or may not be a little different from yours, so if your texture is different, it should still work. Just let me know if you have trouble and I'll see if I can offer some tips. If your hair is very slick, I would suggest maybe some dry shampoo, or to make sure that it's not too clean when you start making your bun, and that should help quite a lot. If you have strays around or in the back, or if you're doing a back bun on the top, just grab a bobby pin or two. You'll also want some hair clips to hold things as you're styling, if you're doing a braid or a twisted or something like that. I also used a rubber band for a couple of these. I pulled it out in one, left it in another. That's your option. I prefer to not put rubber bands in my hair. I hope these are helpful. Let me know which ones you need more information about, or if there's something else you'd like to see. Thanks for watching. For a basic bun, you're going to spend a little time smoothing your hair the way you want it. I grab around my hair as if I were putting it in a ponytail and hold it still. Make a tight twist. You may need to retwist as you go, and just keep wrapping around and around. If it's not where you want it at the end, you can just turn it with your hand. Tuck the end in so that's not sticking out. Of course, I have strays because I have layers. Put your hair stick in at an angle. You're gonna touch your scalp with that hair stick and then turn it. If it's too tight, place it in a different spot. Weave it through. Make sure you grab some of the hair underneath, so you're gonna rub it against your scalp all the way across, and find the other side and push it out. One hair stick will hold all of my hair. If you want a little extra decoration, you may add a second hair stick if you'd like. You're going to first gather your hair in a ponytail. I used a simple rubber band just to hold things in place. You can take this out later if you'd like. Separate your hair into 3 even strands. They don't have to be perfect. I'm going to clip 2 of them up on top of my head. That takes sometimes a little practice to get that right. If your hair is straight, this is going to turn out very different than if your hair is curly or otherwise textured. Okay, clipping those. Now we're going to just braid one section. Just a simple basic braid. It doesn't have to be extraordinarily tight or perfect. The straighter your hair is, the neater you want your braid to be, because it's going to show more detail. If you have curly or textured hair, those details are going to kind of hide themselves. You'll see at the end how you can't really see the braids in mine, but again, straighter or less textured hair will show those braids more. I'm just going to clip that with a hair clip. Now I'm going to separate those braids. What that's going to do is give us more volume, more width, and show the braid a little more. Now I'm going to take down another section and braid that. Same process. I'll be adding this to the same clip when I'm finished, because all I need to do is just basically hold it. Those loose ends are going to tuck into the bun later, so you don't have to worry about putting a rubber band around them or making them perfect. We'll be able to tuck those in. And now the last braid. You see there I missed a strand. That's okay. Try not to do that when you're making your bun, of course, but it is fun sometimes to have those loose tendrils. Make this your own. It doesn't have to look just like mine. You can even add some ribbon or a scarf or something like that to give a little more character to this bun. You can use ball beads for extra decoration. My request today was 4 hair sticks though, so that's what we're going to use. After this braid is complete, I did not take out the rubber band just to make it a little simpler, but you could do that here if you don't want the rubber band. If you do that, you're just going to hold that ponytail in with your hand. Spreading out the braid again, give it a little more width. And now we're just going to take a section, pick any section, hard to do this without seeing what you're doing, wrap that around and just kind of hold it, or you can lightly tuck it in somewhere. Take another braid. Everything's just kind of falling loose now. I don't think I have any clips in here at all. And wrap that one. You can give it a little twist if you'd like. You can see I did that there. And then take the other section. You notice that I changed directions there. You can do that or not, depending on how it looks. Now, you see again, as I mentioned, you can't really see the braid very much because my hair is curly and so textured, and I made those braids so loose. If your hair is straighter, it's going to show more, and you can do a tighter braid if you'd like. The trick to getting that to hold well is to put that hair stick in at an angle, weave it through so that it grabs the underneath hair, and then push it through on the other side of the bun. And that should hold for you all day. This bun, tease and twist bun, is very similar to the one we just did. We're just going to do some twists instead of braids, and you're going to spend a little time teasing your hair, as much or as little as you'd like. You'd see I did not do very much because I don't really have an issue with volume. If you want more volume, do more teasing. I'm doing this one on top of my head. You can put it anywhere you want it. You can put it on the side and the back, etc. So just got a simple loose pony, giving a little extra tease. We are going to separate again into 3 different strands. I'm going to take one strand at a time, do extra teasing if you want, separate those, and just basically twist them into a rope. It helps to separate it into 2 strands. I'm just going to clip that up out of the way and do the same thing again. Just basically making a very loose rope. Pull that apart if you want it to be bigger. This might take a little practice to get it the way you want it. If you want to tease it a little more, do so. Clipping that one back. Sorry I missed that on camera. Nothing much to see though, just a basic clip. Again, twisting that 3rd strand. There's nothing neat and tidy about this one, ladies. Just go for it. Just pull it apart. Gives you extra poof, extra volume. Tease more if you'd like. I was going to clip that one up, but that was silly, wasn't it? Because now we're going to take it all down. You see how loose my hair is? If you want your hair up tighter, you can do that, okay? I prefer my buns to be very loose. If you want that section of hair to be tighter, then do that. I'm just loosely twisting that around itself, and I'm going to use my hands to separate the hair and poof it up as much as I want to. I'm going to now take that rubber band out because I don't like having to pull knotted rubber bands out of my hair. I don't know if it would later or not, but you know, you never know. I'm going to take my hair stick now. We're going to put that in at an angle, starting around the middle, touching the scalp, flipping, make sure to grab underneath hair and push it out on the other side. If it feels secure, you should be good to go. This one is not going to feel as snug as a basic bun because it is a looser bun. But as long as you have grabbed that underneath hair and basically gently raked against your scalp, it should stay. Now you see my funny little backside. I'm just going to take a bobby. I didn't do a very good job because I couldn't see what I was doing. That will hold your loose strands and maybe cover up some odd parts. To make the lotus bun, you're going to form a nice secure ponytail, a nice tight twist, make a simple bun, but you want that nice and secure. We're going to slow this part down just a little bit because it's a little tricky. It's going to take some practice, okay? Hold that bun, stick your thumb right in the middle, grab that last piece of the loop. There should be more loop where that arrow is. See it? Pull that loop that you grabbed down. Find a place for your hair stick. Weave that in from the top. Don't try it from the side. I tried it. Doesn't always work. You might be able to get it at a diagonal. Grab that rope. Weave it in and out, grabbing underneath hair. Push it down through the bottom, do as much weaving as you can, and you are secure for the day. I know, guys, this one's really tricky. We're gonna start from the bun. Put your thumb in it. You're gonna have basically 2 layers of that twisty rope. Put your thumb there. Grab
the outermost layer of that twist, leaving more twist. Just pull it straight down. It's much easier than it looks, but I tell you it's going to take you a little practice, but it's so worth it. Just flip that down, and then you're going to weave your hair stick in. The trick to getting the hair stick to stay is going in at an angle, grabbing hair underneath. What I mean by that, what I keep saying, is go against your scalp and grab hair that is not part of the bun. Does that make sense? If not, comment and let me know, and I'll try to give you a better demo of that. Just kind of weave it underneath and back through the bun. If you can go in and out, great. If you can only go in and out one time, that's okay. And then just push through the bottom. And you have now created an absolutely stunning lotus bun. Let me know if you pull it off. I'd love to see it. Grab some hair into a ponytail on top, pull out a strand, loop that hair forward or backwards or sideways, whichever way you want. Wrap the strand, that basically becomes your hairband. Grab your hair stick, go between that loop and the band, and stick your hair stick out of the band. Touch your scalp, twist it back, and I'm sorry you can't see me push that through the back, and you are done. Now you can make it as big as you want to. Another wearing option, the way that I love to wear my buns, is to get a Flexi 8 in whatever color you love and secure that with a hair stick, and you're ready to go. We're going back to that basic bun, but we're going to do it on top of the head this time. Just make a ponytail as loose or as tight as you want. This is where you want to decide how loose you want it. I like mine a little loose, so I'm pulling it up and push down. Twist into a rope. Keep twisting and wrap around. Right here, if you want to turn your bun, that'll change the whole look of it. Just kind of twist it like it's a doorknob. Hair stick in, same way, at an angle. Twist. Grab some underneath hair, push it out the other side, and you are set to go with a beautiful, simple top bun.